Hello everyone! In this video, I'll be counting down my 10 favorite films from 2020. Check out the other video of the 10 other films from the year I couldn't resist speaking about. Out of over 188 films from this year, these 10 films made the biggest personal impact on me. Please remember that art is subjective. I enjoyed these films based on my own life experiences combined with my own personal journey through cinema. This is the case with everyone. We're all on different journeys and connect with different pieces of art. There's no need for competition. We need more understanding for one another and to see as much as possible. Keep putting in the work. Okay, now let's get to the countdown with number 10, Aswang, a documentary following several citizens trying to cope under the nightmarish rule of President Rodrigo Duterte in Manila. It's an immersive look into the horrors that these impoverished people are forced to face. A war on drugs that's more of a war on its own people. A terrifying but important watch. Number 9, Martin Eden. A young proletariat aspiring writer does everything he can for love and fame, even if it means abandoning his ideals. Martin Eden is a flawed individual like everyone. The film has a spunky style for a period piece, which makes it super charming. A glorious approach to an artist's inner struggle. Number 8, Residue. A young black filmmaker returns to his childhood home, but doesn't get the welcome he expects as he sees his neighborhood as being gentrified. An incredible debut feature, exercising many artistic skills and successfully confronting plenty of life's difficult questions about race relations in the United States. I connected with this a lot deeper than expected. It's magical cinematic poetry. Number 7, Anne at 13,000 Feet. A young woman tries to make sense of the world around her while trying to recapture the freedom she felt while skydiving. The film itself feels like a freefall full of cringe and thrills. Dara Campbell's performance is outstanding. Number 6, The Woman Who Ran. A woman visits some old friends while her husband is away. Each visit with a friend reveals more about her past and her current situation. It was a joy letting this film slowly unfurl before me. There's a relief that comes to this character as she begins to realize that everyone has their issues and nothing is as she expected. Number 5, Malm. A period piece where a group of bourgeois folk come together to discuss politics, religion, and morals from which they're mostly disconnected. It can seem intimidating with all the jibber-jabber, but there's a moment that happens halfway through the film that blew me out of the water. I can't wrap my head around it, which makes me want to keep revisiting the film. Plus, I love to see rich people squirm in discomfort. Number 4, No Turno, a documentary that follows several people in the war-torn Middle East. The film allows the audience to immerse itself into the environment and let the images and people speak for themselves. It feels like a bare-boned and fast-paced Pedro Costa film, but still equally powerful and unforgettable. Each frame is a magnificently staged painting that shook me to my core. Number 3, Bloody Nose, Empty Pockets. A gaggle of bar regulars come together for the final day of their favorite bar outside of Las Vegas. The comfort of being around people who just wanted to forget the world outside and drink and be merry is something I know too well. It can be so fucking delightful, but also incredibly damaging. It's all seen on screen here in this beautiful docudrama. Number 2, The Disciple. An aspiring vocalist of Indian classical music tries to follow in a respectable guru's footsteps as he sees his peers succeed in ways he had wished. Watching as the world passes by this young artist is something I connected with on a very personal level. Just like Martin Eden and Inside Llewyn Davis, the artist struggles with his roots and ideals in a world that is focused elsewhere. The music in this film is breathtaking. The ending snuck up on me and left me feeling somehow crushed and inspired. It's a magical experience I sincerely hope everyone gives a try. And finally, my favorite of the year, number 1, Tao. It's an immersive look into the lives of people existing in a secret institute in Soviet Russia. This is a collection of 9 films, with more on the way, that explores relationships, morals, science, and religion within its circumstances. There is nothing like Tao. It's a reasonably controversial project, as these performers were also asked to live in the institute almost full-time for several years. Not only are you seeing these intense stories play out, but you're also watching these performers exist in a sort of demented live-action role play. It's a remarkable achievement and stretches the ideas of art to their extent that many won't be on board with, but I was all about. I cannot wait to see more from this unbelievable project. Enter the Institute if you dare. I suggest watching the films in release order if you're up to the challenge. Thank you all so much for giving me some time to quickly inform y'all of the exciting films I've seen this year. I also want to thank the app/website Letterboxd for providing a space for cinephiles to share their experiences. I found out about most of these films through individual lists on Letterboxd and Facebook film groups. Don't wait for illogical award ceremonies to tell you what to see. Use the damn internet and find what speaks to you. There are more than plenty of films out there that have the possibility of changing your life. The Oscars aren't living your life. You are. Do the work and you'll be rewarded. Thank you to every single artist out there sharing their stories with the world. We all appreciate your hard work, and thank you for watching these videos.